thank you so much for coming. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this evening look. I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I absolutely love this product. And I use other products that you can get from Discam and Clicks. So if you really do want to see this nighttime look, let me move my bangs a bit so you can kind of have a look. Please do keep on watching. Thanks. Okay, so I have washed my face, toned it, and I put moisturizer on. So I will have a clean canvas for the product to be applied on. I have reddish, like rosacea almost, so my skin is super red all the time. And it's kind of like, how could I say, it used to be, I have an oily T-zone, however there's some very dry spots over here, so I kind of just moisturize all the time. That's one thing I've learned, even since having an oily T-zone. I say I have oily skin, but I actually really don't. It has changed since using the Eucerin products. Now that I'm done with talking about that, because that's really not what I was meant to talk about, I am going to be talking about, and it's going to be a tutorial like I said before, however I'm going to use this beautiful product. I absolutely love this product. It took me quite a while to purchase it because it's expensive. But I did a lot of research and I was looking for foundation that by the end of the night when I've gone out, or pretty much when I go out, by the end of the night it's not cakey, it's not gone, you know, around here, or of course you do sweat, especially I go out to like places to watch bands, so of course it's going to be sweaty. I understand that, but I wanted something that would last long. So after doing lots of research and watching a lot of ride or die tags, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to take the plunge and I'm going to get the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation Stay in Place makeup. I'm really excited to talk about it. I'm going to use it now and it's going to be great and I'm excited. So I have used it a few times and I love it. So let's go through. So now that my hair is out of my face, we can start applying our products. I am going to use NYX Pore Filler. It's like a primer. You can use it as a primer. I do. It really looks weird. I don't really want to say, I'm gonna say it. It looks like when you squish a pimple and it goes like, it's honestly, it looks weird. But it is skin tone, so that's fine, or skin fleshy toned. So I'm just gonna put it here, here, and over here. Oh yeah, now you can see the beautiful red face that I have. Okay, so I'm going to do my one side, the one side of my face with a brush, and the other side I'm going to use my beauty blender. I understand that the beauty blender is not in South Africa. You can buy it from sources. There are quite a few Instagram accounts that do sell it, and I think Beauty Bay as well. If you do want to know where you can find it, you can leave a comment down below. I know some really trustworthy people that you can get the best, I'm telling you, the best tool you can have in your makeup kit. I'm not even joking. So it's a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to use this stippling brush from Real Techniques, which you can get from Clicks now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can get it at Clicks. I'm going to open the one thing about the Estee Lauder's packaging. I love the like matte, what is the glass, but I think I've gotten used to the pump, so I kind of want the pump, but you can't get everything you want in life, so kind of gotta. My hands are clean. I did wash them before, so I'm just gonna dab it over here, all around. however you like to apply your foundation, it's totally fine. If you like it to apply it straight onto the tool that you're going to be using, please do that. It's really fine. My color, by the way, is 2-in-1 Desert Beige. Okay, so I'm going to start with my beauty blender on this side, and I'm just going to, it's like stippling motions if you'd like to, that's usually what they say. Sorry, if I'm looking down, it's my mirror. I'm actually going to lift it up just so I can get a little more. Okay, and remember, always blend down your throat. Like, it is the worst. I was a culprit of that when I was younger. I used to just over here, and then, just gotta live with a different color face. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, my chin is freaking out and I don't know why, and the bottom of my nose is always red, so I usually have to put a bit more foundation or product on. You can see I didn't put that much on, and I think it's got about a medium coverage because I can still see my spots, I can still see my freckles, and you can see my spots, like my red spots here. So I'm actually going to put some more product on, just a teensy bit. Okay, so I put some more foundation on, and I'm just stippling it because my cheeks are also usually most of the time red. And also kind of push it into your ear. Mom, I love you, but a lot of the times I've had to tell my mom to really blend into the ears because it would just stop right here, and it's the exact same as the throat. You kind of want it to be apart. Okay, now I'm going to use my stippling brush. I love this thing. Before the beauty blender, this is all I used, and before I knew how to, the whole, damp the beauty blender. No one told me that. No one told me that. So I was using the beauty blender like dry, and it was not working. So I was using this trusty, beautiful, cracking brush. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna. I do think, again, the beauty blender, I just love how it applies. I just stabbed my eye. Pause moment. Sorry. No, you don't have to. That's gonna start. Okay. Anyway. Like I said, the beauty blender, it just really does put the foundation on your skin really nicely. I've got a dot here. Maybe I should get that. You're not necessarily, you don't have to put foundation on your eyelid because I am going to prime my eyelids, but when you do have excess foundation, why not? I like that. So let's talk about the foundation while I go on doing my face. The foundation does last long. I have gone to a place where I got extremely sweaty from jumping around and singing and screaming, and it wore. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I was kind of shocked at how good it wore on my face. But as well, with me, I sweat. I know TMI, but I sweat profusely. So the foundation is actually just to try and like subdue the sweating on my face. So yeah, I do kind of experience some breaking or separation on my face over here and on my chin, and I touch my face all the time, and I know I'm not supposed to do it, but when I'm at work, I'm always like, you know, so that is what I do. Okay, now I'm going to set my foundation and concealer with the, I'm really sorry for what it looks like, but it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is my third one, and then I also, this is the it's in 001 transparent, so you don't see it. Okay, now that I have set my T-zone, I'm gonna go in with my lovable NYX micro brow pencil in the color, if you want to know, brunette. Okay, so now I have done my eyebrows. If you do want to see how I do my eyebrows, I will link below the video that I did previously talking about all the different brow products that I have and which I would suggest you to get if you are wondering. So now I'm going to put the MAC paint pots in soft ochre. I keep thinking it's painterly because everyone talks about it, but it's actually ochre. So this is pretty much just something to set the makeup so it doesn't budge, because like I said, a little bit of an oily T-zone, which means I have oily lids, and this keeps it together, which I am very, very happy about. I just want to go again back to the foundation. When I'm looking in the mirror now, it is a matte finish, and it's just so flawless. Honestly, I'm like, it's really, really flawless, and I like it so, so much. I have these frown lines, and when I look at it now, okay, now I've put some product on, like I can't even really see it, and that makes me really, really happy. Okay, so now that I've done primed the eyelids, so Wet n Wild have these contour palettes, and I have the one in Dolce de Leche, and I think they also have a caramel something. I've had this one for a while as well. So I'm going to use this banana, it's not a banana shade, it's just like a light shade. And I'm going to use, which brush? Okay, so I'm going to use this. I know it's a foundation, a flat eyeshadow brush, but I'm going to use it to just set everything. This is from Switch Beauty. I bought their 8-set eye brush set thing, and as you can see, I've used them. They are good. It is a South African brand or South African based company, and I am really, really impressed. Some of them, there is a bit of a issue with picking up product, but for the most part, I like them. If you want to buy some brushes that are from South Africa, so I will link down below the website for you to just go and check it out. And yeah, so I'm going to set my eyes with this fluffy brush with of course, this color. I don't know what that was. So I do have hooded eyes, and I don't know if you can see when I brush. Can you see how my skin like goes with it? It's quite a creasy. I don't know. It's like I have so much lid, so it just goes with it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go like that. I will use a palette that I love to bits, and it's also from Wet n Wild, but it looks like this. Really, there are so many different kind of looks you can do with this, and I love it a lot. So before I get into this, I'm going to I like to have a matte in my crease. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. This is the Essence brush, it's their fluffy brush. Y'all, I'm telling you, Essence brushes are out of this world. I have 2 of these. That's how amazing these are. If you want super cheap, really good brushes, go to Essence. I'm not even joking. I'm not even playing games right now. Like, it's serious. So what I'm gonna do is just, I forget how pigmented these shadows are, and forget to dust them, tap them off. So I'm just putting it in the crease, blending. Okay, so I kind of want the brown, the matte color to go, if I'm looking up, you can see a little bit of it. So I sometimes just look straight at the mirror and just kind of go in like that. Let's use this one over here. It's quite a tight, flat shader brush, I think. I'm gonna go in with this bottom shade here. So it's gonna be quite dramatic because I feel like just going a little dramatic right now. So I'm just going to, if you want more of an impact as well, you can spray some setting spray. I have my Fix Plus here, but I'm just gonna put it like this. So I'm gonna just all over the lid, all over the lid. And I'm going to do it to both. Okay, so now I've done both eyes, and I've also, at the bottom of my eyelid, I've just put some product underneath them. So almost every single time I look at my face, there's like a dot. Leave. I don't want you in my life. There we go. Okay, so now that that is done, I think I want to go a little darker. However, I'm going to use the crease color, this one over here. Okay, I'm taking this one from Switch Beauty. I'm going to put a little bit because I know this does cray. So I'm just going to twirl it just to give it some definition. Like, that's my biggest thing I'm going to do, get some definition. Okay, then I'm gonna go into this definer color. It's much darker, and this is just gonna make it a bit more smokier. Okay, now I've got to really do some precision because it could go cray. Of course, you can go with this color just completely over your whole lid and blend out the edges and rock that. I have done that too, and like it a lot. Okay, so I'm just want to highlight the the brow bone. I actually just read it to help me, and it's gonna be this top one here. It is quite shiny, so I'm just okay. Now I'm going to tightline my upper waterline. I'm not a huge fan of lining my bottom waterline because I feel like it closes my eyes, so I'm just going to quickly do the tight lining. So this is how I roll. I know for some people this is like extremely petrifying. And it is for the first bit, but after a while, you really get used to it, and that's fine. Thing about this as well, as you can see, it went straight down to the bottom of my waterline, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I thought I'd just use it for this look. However, when it is up there, it really does stay. I went and did some research, and I found the Maybelline Last Sensational. Guys, holy moly. So my big thing is I like length more than volume. It is what it is. this does both though, like it really does. Like I thought I'd hate the whole volume thing, but no man, this girl likes it. So this is now a tip for me. I learned this many years ago, and it really does make a difference. If you want to put mascara on and you really want it to be volumized or lengthened, always remember to first do the top of your lashes. Remember, be careful, because if you mess it up like I just did, it sucks. I read a quote a few years ago, and they said, never ever, if there's one thing you should never rush of in your makeup routine, is your mascara. And that's so true. Every single time I've rushed with mascara, there's been black on my nose or black down here. It's just not fun. So I'm just gonna wiggle, and I'm gonna do the other eye as well. Alright, now that I've done my mascara, and can we all just relish in this beauty? Like, it's really amazing. I'm going to contour, I'm going to put some blush on, and I'm going to do the highlighting. So I'm going to use, I got this in America when I was living there for a while. It's e.l.f. Cosmetics. Real Techniques has the setting brush, and that also works for contouring, and I'm going to use it for highlighter. I love it, absolutely love it, but you can use it for contouring as well. It's kind of bronzing and contouring, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use Catrice's Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder. And then I'm just going to dab it and tap it, and then underneath, so you find your cheekbone, you see, you know this, you got this. Just going to bronze it a little bit, and then go down here. And also remember, go into the ear. You don't want it to just be there. And also here. However, I've got bangs, so it's probably going to be hidden. Alright, next level is the blush. So I'm going to use Bourjois', oh man, it's rubbed off. It's Bourjois Paris blush. I think it was a special edition actually. Oh, anyway, but it's in color Rosé Eclat, whatever. It looks like this. It is so beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush. I'm just going to go in like that. Lastly, I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm going to use MAC's Soft and Gentle. It's like a cult classic, I guess. I love it too. It's beautiful. And I'm just going to do it on the cheeks here. Hey ho! That highlight on fleek. Listen, never say fleek again. Can hear you guys. Or at least my friends. Okay, then of course just the nose. Alright, now that I've done my face, I'm going to finish it off with using Wet n Wild's Mocha-licious color. It's a really nice brown. I really like it. I don't necessarily lip line or use lip liner often. So the one thing with this, it's such beautiful colors, but you really have to warm it up before you can put on your lips. So how about I keep quiet now? I'm no pro, so I suck at this, probably just as much as everyone else. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm good, I'm done. And that is the look, everyone. Thank you so much, those that came all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, regarding the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, It is absolutely amazing. It's worth it investing in it. It's light. Honestly can't feel it on my face. I'm so happy with the finish and the longevity of it. So definitely go and check that out. Thank you so much for watching again. If you guys want me to review any products, any specific brands, do let me know. Comment down below. I'd appreciate it so much. I'd love to communicate with you guys and hear what you guys have to say. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.